Peace, man. First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall is blessing your day. By his mercy, you are consumed or alive in the Most High in your house shall's body and two are naturally alive, man. I just want to go into this real quick, man, because this all goes into yeah, man. Actually, I'm watching the brother now. One of the classes now, videos now of a brother sent me a firstborn, man. I think it's going into, there's a brother that that's born for adversity, man. Just going to like naturally, like this is always good to things like what it is too. I see why it's just to like your house shot. No, let's just get this in Matthew 24, man. Yeah, I might not hit that today. I'm a little tired. I wanted to, but I'm a little tired. Matthew 24 and verse 12, it says, "And iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold." So yeah, man, and that's just is what it is, man. Like it's just like this is getting really colder and colder by the day, man. It's just and it's just a lack of love in the word. That's why love covers all sins, man. And love and Yahushua did that with death, man. That John 3:16, and love is stronger than death, man. So and that's what this really this world is lacking is that like Black Eyed Peas said in the back in the day, where's the love? But really the love of the godly love, the love of the Most High Yahushua, man. Not like the brother said, as far as emotionality, and it's just like that actual love, that committed. And that's just is what it is. That's what's lacking. And also too, man, that's why a lot of times too, I get it, man. Because it doesn't take much to show anybody love and being kind to somebody, man. You actually gotta go out your way. But I get it, man, because a lot of people just in this world, man, been damaged, man. But I get it why a lot of people guard us up. People don't want to do it because we live in a world of guile and deceit, man. But that's why the scripture goes into to have love without dissimulation, man. And that's what a lot of times too that love is lacking. I mean, the love is love with dissimulation, man. It's not love without dissimulation, man. Like we always mention, I should say, with this, man, like that Joseph, man, he actually generally forgave his brothers because he he realized what the Most High Yahushua used him for, his adversity. I'm kind of going to another video with this. His adversity was to save a bunch of people, but but also too even the betrayal that he faced, because and that's a lot of reasons we kind of go into this a lot of times too. Why people don't believe in the Most High Yahushua, the Most High and the Son, because of the lack of love of people that were supposed to love them, the abandonment, even if they had their actual families or was it or foster whoever their loved ones or guardians was, they didn't get loved them, or two people would just want to do what they want to do, because with the Most High, they know with this word comes structure, order, commandments, it's it doesn't approve of their behavior, and two and three, some people just don't believe, and it's a lot of other things too, man. It's and that's where it comes in. Okay, these people are supposed to love me, then so I'm supposed to believe that this person I can't see love me. But yeah, man, there's a lot of reason for that, man, and that's where the love is lacking, man, because yeah, man, it's a lot, and also too, man, you want to actually generally be around people that actually love you, man, got your best interest. Doesn't matter who it is, because a lot of times too, we can want our idealism kicks in. I speak from we want all these people to be that list to belong. A lot of times too, man, what the house I said, right? 2 or 3 in my name, I'm there, man. Rather, even if it's a few people that in there, man, that love in there is very strong, man. Yeah, man, that's that love without dissimulation too, man. Because let's grab this Psalms 26, because they're 26, man. So 26, it says Psalm 26 and 20, and 4. It said, "I have not sat with vain persons, neither I go with the dissemblers." So what's that dissimulation? Dissemblers, when it's real, guile, deceit. It's not genuine, man. And, always want to be around people that genuinely love you, man. I always say, what was it, May 2019, man? It was DMX's last show, man, he ever did in Philly, man. He's some real kid. I probably will stick to me the rest of my life. He said, listen, I ain't gonna say what he said verbatim. He said, listen, I had sex with a lot of women, but he said, listen, that feeling, even like let's go think about that feeling of pleasure of having because he had like a bunch of, I think he was with Aaliyah at one point, Stacey Dash. He had probably had a lot of women. I think there's a lot of women he especially when you in that where you're athlete, entertainer, like musician, rapper, politician, all stuff. They think like conquerors, so that's why I'm not approving of it, but that's why they have a bunch of women, man. They have a bunch of. It was like that in the ancient world with conquerors and rulers and kings. So that's what is in their kind of the modern version of that in a sense, but. Yeah, but what I'm getting at is that moment of pleasure, things of that nature. He said, "Listen, man, that's like nothing. That's nothing of compared to people being in a room full of people that genuinely love you, man. It's nothing like that, man." So it always stuck out to me, man. Like, he said that towards the end of the concert, or he did. It was about to be one of his last songs, man. But yeah, man, and that's very true, man. So let's get this, Psalm chapter 26 and verse 4. I have not sat with vain persons, neither I go with dissemblers, man. So let's get this Romans chapter 12 and verse 9. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, like the real love, man. Honestly, a genuine love, man. Actually, then we're gonna grab this and fill them out, man. It says, Romans chapter 12 verse 9. Let love be without dissimulation. Yeah, love be without dissimulation. What's that? Fake love, not genuine. Not actually it's and like Yahushua said, less love and First John said, less love and word. I mean, indeed, not just word. So let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil and cleave to which is what is good, man. So exactly, man. And that's cleaving to most on Yahushua, man, because they're good. Because then Yahushua said, isn't there one good? And also too in Isaiah 4:1, those are 7 churches that's cleaving to Yahushua. So he's good, but even though he would probably check me, he would probably, because even though I call him good, I speak as man, I call him good, but he would probably say no, there's one good. So I'm gonna ride with that. But let's get this Philemon, man, because that's a James, and Paul even understood this because he wrote this. But even Philemon, he said, listen, not only a natural level I rock with you, but how much more in the Lord, man. And that's why even Scripture said we can grab in Sirach 9 and 10, forsake not no old friends, especially somebody got genuine love for you, man. So just don't do that. That's not because a lot of times too we can a lot of times too just that depends on where we're at spiritually, man. Because I know I did, man. You just start not messing with your peoples a lot of times too when you come in the word. No, you can still do that, but just had to have a line in that too, because that's just is what it is too, but yeah, man, because let's see if there's a genuine love for you there too, yeah, man, because a lot of time for me, I could say for me, I was trying to a lot of times too when you kind of go isolate yourself or trying to, because you want to let them know that you're serious, and hopefully you separate from them, and they're gonna probably inquire more to see what you're about, to win them to a word. But at the end of the day too, the Most High in your house, they're gonna win them to a word no matter what you do, your conduct, man. So that's just is what it is. That's just me personally. But let me grab this and Philemon, then we can grab that too, man. It's all about genuine love, man. Philemon, chapter 1, verse 16. He says, "Now as a servant, but above a servant, a brother beloved, especially to me." But exactly. But let me read this again. But now, Philemon 1, verse 16. This is not now as a servant, but above a servant, but a brother beloved, especially to me. But how much more unto thee, both in the flesh and in the Lord. So yeah, man. Oh, of course, that akin, but how much more? Not only a natural tip I rock with you, what Paul is saying, but how much more in the Lord? So Paul, man, this as a person I rock with you, but how much more in the Lord? So yeah, man, let me read this again. It says Philemon chapter 1 verse 16. Not now as a servant, but above a servant, a brother beloved, especially to me, but how much more unto thee, both in the flesh and in the Lord. So yeah, exactly, man. So and also too, man. That's why it says, listen, if Sirach says, listen, you have a servant, treat him as a brother, man. Let me grab this. What's it at? And it's yeah. Let's go. Where is it at? Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yep, Philemon 1:16. Yeah, I mean, Ecclesiastes also on Sirach chapter 33 verse 31. Yeah, because he said more. Now he said even above servant. Yeah, it says, if thou have a servant, entreat him as a brother, for thou hast need of him as thine own soul. And if thou entreat him with evil, he run from thee. And which way will thou go to seek him? So yeah, man. So this is talking about like, because Philemon was like, you know, yeah, man. So it was like Sarah and Paul. He learned under Paul, man. So, but Paul loved him as a brother on natural tip and in the word, man. So yeah, man. So my brothers speak about yesterday, yesterday, man. I naturally just rock with him, but outside the word, but even how much more in the Lord. So yeah, but let's grab this um yeah, let's grab this too, and also too, man. Even people's outside the word too, man. That just now we know, like, if we live during a time, like, that's why it says you need to be aligned. Because listen, I know the word is true, man. Because even though we learned this, even seen this during the pandemic, man. Like, a lot of people still relationships have been fractured, brotherhoods, families, like friendships, like camaraderie's been like just from pandemic, just for that whole vaccine thing, man. Like, we saw that with them. So how much more when the persecution comes with the Lord, especially those that believe? Because, listen, like, but listen, even though you, like, I love my people's, like, things in nature. I know, even though y'all brothers and sisters, but your house shot, the word, most of your house shot ain't lies, and what the word says, they're gonna turn you in. That's if you know, do we live during that time? But you know what time it is, man. So, yeah, man. So, but anyway, but still, that's why I say toe line. But also too, Ecclesiastes also 9 chapter 10. But also too, man, don't forsake your old loved ones, people, even though they're not family, just loved ones, man. It says, forsake not an old friend, for he is not comparable to him. A new friend is as new wine. When it is old, thou shalt drink it with pleasure. So yeah, man, don't forsake old friend, like the brother Amos said from Watchmen for Israel, man. He did a beautiful video on this a while back, some years ago. He said, listen, why? Like, why'd you do that? That's not wise to do, because listen, you're already proving it to each other, man. So, like, just like, just, you can still be yourself, man. Like, just keep the faith of Most High Yahshua and the commandments. Like, they, you if you desire to conduct, one is the Most High Yahshua as well at the end of the day. But all you can do is your conduct, live godly, and your conduct will win them to a word. If it doesn't, then hey, that's just is what it is. Let's get this Proverbs 26 though. Yeah, because a lot of times too is love with dissimulation, and it's not really genuine, man. That's why a lot of things people are so quick to fall out. Especially especially during this time, man, with this generation, man. I noticed that. Damn, the social media, all that stuff, they quick to fall out, man. I'm pretty sure for y'all brothers and sisters, during when we was coming during my time around my age range, or even before that, man, we like even friends, like we would have our little arguments. Sometimes you might have rumbled, might have fall. If you on the west, if you on the California, you probably say squabble. We out here on the East Coast of Prairie Philly, we say rumbled, or friends. Then y'all be like cool the next day, the next hour, like a day after that, man. But now it's just like that's where they're dead, because we generally loved each other, but generally wanted to see each other win, man. Not saying that all that stuff didn't happen during like my time and time before, but this is more of that we talk things out. We was like really, but now it's just like love without dissimulation. But now as like Second Timothy says, people lovers of their own self, people just not consider others, just worry about themselves. Of course, it's not going to be genuine brotherhoods or genuine friendships, or even amongst it's genuine connections and bonds and camaraderie. So not saying that stuff isn't happening, of course, in the word and outside the word. I'm just saying in totality. But let's grab this too. Proverbs 26 and 24. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up within him. And then David said, "Listen, I have not said with dissemble. Even though a lot of people turn on David, man, dissimulation, man. He said, listen, I haven't even said with those. I don't want to be around that. He that hated dissimuleth with his lips and layeth a deceit within him. So yeah, man, that's that gallon deceit, man, not that genuine love, man. So hopefully it's edifying, man. My bad, y'all. I'm kind of off my game, y'all. So if I was going too fast, or also I'm still in general, man, trying to work on that, but a little tired, man. But hopefully it's edifying, man, for your brothers and sisters. I want to talk about something else again, but I probably not gonna get a chance to go into it, man. But because but the whole Genesis 49, I was humping to a brother about Deuteronomy 33 yesterday, but it's all good, man. So hopefully it's edifying, man. So peace.